I was not planning on making this video. In fact, I was not going to make a video at all today. I was just hunting. Where's that deer? I'll get it later. I was out hunting for meat because I'm leveling up my cooking and whatnot. And then I ran into this. I found these stairs, and whenever I see steps, I guess they're more like steps going up a mountain, I have to take them. I don't know why. The fact that you're able to make these steps on like the side of a mountain or a cliff, and you can go up them, it's almost like it breaks gaming, I don't know what to call it, but usually when the game has these cliffs or whatever, oh, you're not supposed to climb up of that, and this game says, well, if you build something you can, and that kind of stuff, it disrupts the norm, I guess, for me. So whenever I see them, it's like, oh, I gotta go up these steps. So I'm going up these steps and I start seeing these houses right here, and I'm like, oh, it's, you know, a house on top of the cliff, on top of the hill, whatever. That's pretty cool. I've seen that before, but then I realized there's more. So then I start going up these steps over here, and let's get over there. And I know there's plenty of pictures and videos highlighting their building in this game, but this kind of like made me realize that I just need this game to succeed. I need the devs to get it right, because look at this. Look at all this building. These guys build basically a mini, I want to say a mini city or like a village, where it's just like a whole community. I mean, this has got to be a clan, but it's just so cool that they have like this, like a city. Like I know it's not finished, but they're basically putting together a whole city, a whole village. And I don't know who these guys are. Let me see if I can get their clan name. I don't know where he went, but this kind of like took me aback. Like it kind of blew my mind a little bit that they're putting this together. Like you're able to do that in this game. There are no cities in this game. This is like something people complain about. You kind of get dropped off in this wilderness, in the wild, and you got the guys that are like, oh, where are the NPCs? Where's the quest that's gonna tell me what to do, where to go? Like there's no cities. Then you have these giga chads that said, you know what? Thank you for the canvas. We're gonna paint a masterpiece. And the fact, first of all, they have to be creative enough to make this, right? You have to have the creativity, but you need the platform. Like, you can't just go on New World. You can't go on Final Fantasy. The stuff is already pre-built for you. These guys, oh, please don't die. Okay. These guys put this together, and then I keep walking. These giga chats, these guys over here, I think are a different group of people. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this, you know, one of those little dungeons that are like, no, not that one. Like, you know, something like this. But I look at the map and there's nothing there. So I'm like, this is not a dungeon. These are more player built structures that look like they're part of the world. I mean, they are part of the world, but they're player made. And so there's some negative comments in some of my videos. Oh, this game is going to die, blah, blah, blah. The fact that you're able to do this, because they're complaining about, I mean, the game is missing content, granted, but the fact that you're dropped in this world and then you build the cities. There is no city given to you that, oh, you have to go to that one. That's the one that the game is telling you have to go to. No, you create your own cities. You create your own communities. If there's a trade hub, players make that. If there's like a popular city where like, oh, that's where you get all the good stuff. Players make that. That's part of the game. That's part of the sandbox experience. I just love that. And then you got this one over here, and I thought this little X over here is pretty cool, and it made me wonder, like, how did they get it? And I'm thinking they make steps. They made steps just to get to that, right? Or maybe from the inside of the building, I don't know, but I just imagine they like made steps to put that together and then took the steps down, which is also, I don't know, it's just incredible to me. I know there's games like Valheim and V Rising where you can build, and I don't know the level of building you can do in those games. I don't play those games. I know they don't have these graphics, so I know they don't look like this. There's no way they look like this. Let me see. Can I go up here? But yeah, my point was I just wanted to showcase this. I know there's a lot of videos out there like this, and it's probably like beat down like, oh yeah, you can build stuff, it's great. But it just kind of hit me to be walking out in the world, and you know, I get to see it myself. It's not just a video that I found on YouTube, which is ironic because that's what you're doing right now, watching a video on YouTube. But the fact that once there's, you know, the game is out, there's players, there's content, and you start the game and you get dropped down in this nothingness, and after like a couple weeks, maybe a month, it's just going to be cities that players build. There's going to be certain spots that are known for something, but it's all player driven. I think that's amazing. Look at this stuff, man. How cool is this? This was nothing, like, you know, when early access first released 2 weeks ago. There was nothing here. This is player made. No, there's no quest that told them, hey, build it like this, build it over there. They didn't, hey, you have to go to this. No, they're building the cities. I think this is amazing. I think this is why I need this game to be successful. I need the devs to get it right. I need them to get their combat right. I need them to get the content right. I need them to not be predatory or scammy with the monetization, and just please just get it right, because this game needs to succeed. Look at this, man. Look at the stuff in the back too. It's like, oh, there's like smaller villages. This is like a big city. You know what I mean? Like when there, let's say there's way more players. Early access doesn't have that many players. Way more players. You're gonna have areas that are, you know, empty, and then you're gonna have whole cities. I don't know, man. I just saw this and it reminded me, I guess, or like put it more into perspective as to why this game is gonna be amazing. I just need the devs to get it right, and yeah, it's just great.